Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifs Inspired. Today I'm going to be cooking a tomato puree. It's store-bought tomato puree, but I'm going to put some my little secret recipes and my touch to make it more flavorful. Now we're going through a series of essential building blocks of Indian restaurant curry that you need. So we need the ginger and garlic paste, which I've done, so check out that video. And today we're making the tomato puree. We're just going to cook it down, all that tartiness from the tomatoes goes away and it builds a fantastic flavor, and when you add it to the curry it just enhances the flavor. Now if you like what I do, make sure to like the video, go in the comment section, love the interaction, and press the bell icon when you've subscribed so you get the brand new videos straight to you. Now let's crack on with this amazing dish. Right, I'm in the heart of Staffordshire in a fantastic kitchen studio. So I'm new to the equipment. So I'm quite excited and I can't wait. Now let's make this amazing dish. Bismillah. Turn the gas on. I've got new pans for you. And I've got this plastic spatula because I know you don't like me banging on the dishes. Half a cup of oil. Now this is 2 tablespoons of the ginger and garlic paste. This is on the channel, make sure you have a look. We'll put it on the description box. I'll put a link on the description box. I'll give this a little stir. If the oil is too high, put it on a low. Smells so fragrant and aromatic. This is why in the ginger and garlic we put those green chilies, we put the coriander, we put the green pepper. This is why, guys. So when you hit it into the oil, you'll see the difference. Crank up the heat to high again. So when they're in ginger and garlic, it takes about 2-3 minutes when that rawness just goes away, and we're going to add the spices. However, when you add the spices, put the gas on a low, because when you hit that hot oil, you don't want the spice to burn. So this is 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now we're adding 1.5 tablespoons of coriander powder. Curry powder, I use that a lot, especially in British Indian restaurants. It has amazing flavor because there's so many different spices. So 2 tablespoons of curry powder. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of cumin powder. Garam masala for some lovely aromatics, 1/2 tablespoon. Chilli powder for a lovely oomph, 1/2 tablespoon. Kasuri methi, 1 tablespoon. You can add kasuri methi later if you wish. However, I just like to add it now when it hits the amazing oil. So there you go. Spices can get damp, guys. So I always say this. When you add the spices, make sure it hits the oil and then add the water. It just livens it up. That fragrance. Got my mouth salivating. Beautiful. Just add a drizzle of water just to booner up the spices. So what that does, brings out the flavor. Anything that you do with attention to flavor, attention to detail, sorry, it brings out all that flavor. So there you go. Just literally about a couple of minutes. Just keep on stirring. And now we add in 400 grams of tomato puree. This is the concentrated tomato puree that you can buy from your local supermarkets. When you're cooking the curry, you may ask, you can just add tomato puree. However, if you do this process, as you can see, the ginger and garlic has got so many ingredients, the spices, and then you add this, that rawness of the tomato is going to go away and take away that acidity. So there you go. Wonderful. Now we're using a glass of water. Crank up the heat to a high. And we're just going to cook this until that rawness of that tomato is gone. It normally takes about 12 to 15 minutes. You can add a bit more water. In fact, that's what I'm going to do now. So that's about 2 glasses of water. Half a pint glasses, that is. Half a pint, right? Brilliant. So just 1 pint of water has gone in. Give it a nice little mix. Got a lid, put the lid on. And we'll come and check this in about a good 5 minutes so it doesn't stick at the bottom. Right, all you home chefs out there, you're going to have to be careful with this dish because it's like custard, it just starts spitting. So make sure, I've cooked it, since I've added all the ingredients, I've cooked it for a good 10 minutes so that rawness, the acidity should have gone. I can hear good black plumps, so I'm going to have to be very careful. It's on the lowest gas, but I know it's going to spit at me. Look at that. See it there? The oil has separated, that's perfectly done. Turn the gas off. This is amazing. If you can just smell this, it's gorgeous. All that spices. I can smell the chili. I can definitely smell the chili. This is next level. This tomato puree, you can probably just stick a number and have it. There you go. I'm well happy with this. Cooked to perfection. So simple. 10-15 minutes. If you do this process, you're going to have your curries elevated, and all the guests are going to be wondering, did you actually order it from a takeaway? Because it is actually going to be better than a takeaway, I promise you. There you go. Amazing tomato puree. I'm happy with this. All that ginger, garlic, spices, tomato puree. This is next level. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell notification for brand new videos and put a little comment section. I love that interaction with you guys. So see you soon for the next one.